Welcome this week to FOH, where Smithy and I are doing the...
Mate, one of my favourites, Bolivar Petit Corona. Love this thing. Were you throwing to me?
Was that a pregnant pause? No, it wasn't really.
What?
I thought you were going. Bolivar Petit Corona. What's the box code?
Oh my God, Feb 11.
OGA, April 11. Young little tykes coming out. I've really been enjoying the Bolivar Petit Corona. It's one of my favourite Petit Coronas. Probably just behind the Punch Royal Selection number 12.
Right, I put it just behind PLPC for me.
PLPC, you know, you got to baby them a little bit for 3, 4, 5 years.
Granted,
and these ones here, they're
good out of the box.
They're good out of the box.
I agree with you totally.
Anyway, construction on yours?
Very good, nice. Got that beautiful touch of chocolate and coffee
nice
to it.
Milk coffee,
yeah,
chocolate.
milk coffee.
This is my first glass of wine. I've been dry for 6 weeks in prep for the massive overseas tour coming up. By the time you guys see that, I would have been through Hong Kong and halfway in Dublin, I assume, or catching up the boys in Dublin.
Our local bottle shop doesn't know what to do with all the excess wine they've got stacked up.
I've got in receivership the local bottle shop. You happy with that drawer?
Yeah, beautiful drawer.
Perfect drawer.
Well constructed. That touch of chocolate on the nose.
God, I love this cigar.
Yep.
I'm going to take some of these away with me. I think I've got a little bag there, about 30 of them or 20 of them. I don't know how many's in there, Smithy, but there's 2 less now.
You can always reach for these in your humidor and know you're going to get a good cigar.
I generally do most mornings. It's normally my second cigar of the day. It has been for last month.
Goes great with that morning coffee.
It's just perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. We'll be back with you after getting the first initial hints of this cigar.
Have we even got a light?
Seriously.
If I know I'm better, I would have thought Ken was organising this.
So what are you thinking, Smithy?
Mate, like a parting of shorts, this thing just gets into stride straight away. It's not 4 or 5 draws to get any flavour going or anything like that. It's just straight into it. I love it.
Call the initial flavours.
There's a beautiful touch of toasted bread straight away and a touch of bran, which is really nice. And just...
Did you ever soak bread in coffee when you were a kid? Did you
Can't say that I did. My parents, unfortunately, were tea drinkers, so we didn't have much coffee in the house.
We did.
You're Spanish,
more bread and pastries. Just very light pastries.
Yep.
Big cup of milk coffee, which I hate, to be honest. But just dipping
I know where you're coming from. That milky, bready coffee.
That is the profile. It's medium body, straight medium at this point. Nothing more.
Yep. Beautiful amount of smoke, great flavour.
It's just fun. It's just being home. Get through the first third. Come back to you. Smithy, first third of the BPC.
So very smooth there. It's all. You've been hanging out with your daughter, texting
BPC.
her, or abbreviating everything.
Yeah.
LOL.
I thought GF was a nice one.
Oh my God.
I hate that more than anything else. Whenever they say whatever, she never does. She only done it once. You're going to do it again.
Yeah.
I tell you. That's true, Beck. You're never going to do it again. Whatever my ass. I can tell you that right now.
Just means whatever, Dad.
Yeah. I'll tell you what whatever means.
BPC. Mate.
I love the cigar. I don't. But how does it open? Body, aroma,
mate. It's just a touch below medium. It's not as strong coffee as I normally expect. It's a touch more of that milky coffee. It's a milder milky coffee. But very smooth.
Mine's got a little bit more mongrel than yours.
Well, yeah. I'm slightly a touch disappointed. I want a little bit more of that coffee characteristic, and I'm hoping it'll come through in the second third.
Mine's dark coffee. I was going to say rough shortbread. You know that stuff you make at home doesn't quite turn out. That's where I am. Black coffee, shortbread. The aroma too. It's got a lovely
beautiful
chocolate aroma.
It does have that velvety chocolate aroma.
It's not easy on the deck. You've got a bit of a breeze today, but it's got a lovely.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
Nice aroma.
No, I'm milk coffee and and toast, no shortbread and black coffee. So that's me.
Back into the second third. So far, so good for me. Looking forward to it.
It's bloody good stuff. Right.
It's worse ways of spending the afternoon.
On a public holiday?
Lisa's gone.
Yeah, she's left early.
Ridiculous. Seriously. How long are we going to keep
What's the point, I tell you? She doesn't even see any of these reviews, so we can say whatever we want.
She does watch them. Because you pricks out there, whenever we say something bad about Lisa, you email her.
Yeah, and so she watches it.
And therefore then I have to pay for it for next week. Well done. Nice work, mates.
Thanks for nothing.
Mates.
No.
Back now. That goes another thing. When we're overseas, there's no emails keeping Lisa informed of what's going on a day-to-day basis. Right? It's happened before. It's not going to happen this time.
Mate, how are you finding the second third of this, mate?
I'm loving it. Mate, I've loved this all the way through. It's actually built again. It's now full body. Mine's full body.
Well, mine stepped up into that medium. And you talked about more mongrel before. I'm finally getting that mongrel out of the cigar. It's not that black coffee, but it's a heavier milk coffee that's coming through on mine, and mate, it's just being gorgeous.
It's a lovely cigar.
Yeah, it's a great cigar.
Most of you guys have had Bolivar Petit Coronas. You understand the excellence in them. I mean, I think on our cigar ratings, they're up there. In the top five. Top five. In fact, top two. Top three. Look, and I think these firmly deserve their place in the top echelon.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Cigars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not that they're the flashiest of cigars.
No.
But just the fact that they deliver just consistently, and a richness, which is just magnificent.
Yeah, they're always there. That they do need to be in that top 5, top 10 cigars that Cuba produces. And it's understandable.
It's nice doing a review with someone who's not coughing or having me the entire time.
Mate, I had to edit that piece of rubbish last week.
Smithy, let's finish off the Bolivar Petit Corona. For me, it really hasn't changed. It's just built up in body. It's now completely full. It's robust. It's engaging. It's satisfying. It's a Bolivar Petit Corona, and to me, it's a 92 cigar, day in, day out. I mean, I can't say any more.
Yeah, I'm going to give it one less, 91. You're exactly right. Consistent all the way through.
Yeah.
Great flavours. It's built up a little bit more of its strength of that milk coffee. I've enjoyed every minute of it. We've had a great conversation on the deck. What more do you want out of a great cigar?
Not much. Great cigars, great conversation, great laughter. A bottle of wine is some of the best time you'll ever spend. Get with it, honestly. Until next week. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys.
Next week? You're not here next week. Next week it'll be me and Kenny without him.
Looking forward to that. Not much. Cheers, guys. Hasta luego.
That's it's going. We are live.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
3, 2, 1, action. Never done that before.
We're not that professional. You need a clapperboard. And it's understandable.
It's nice doing a review with someone who's not coughing or having me the entire time.
Mate, I had to edit that piece of rubbish last week.
This wine. I can't. Why did I give this up?
I can tell you now.
Why did I give this to you? You have some because
it was the most appalling review I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not working with Ken.
Garget was atrocious.
It's up there with animals and children.
And look, I don't defend Ken that often, but mate, you went to town on him. I'm sorry. You saw him as a bit of low-hanging fruit, and you just went to town.
Ken's no fruit. I'll stand up here, Kenny. You're not a fruit. Look, you're not successful in chasing women, but definitely not.
No.
We have to cut that.
Oh, right, okay. He's got a reputation.
No, seriously, we have to cut that. We have to cut that. Because even if I'm in Dublin or Buenos Aires, let me tell you, I'm not safe.
None of that.